Hello everyone, this is Shilpi Saxena. Welcome to my channel Learning Hub. So today's video is on view serializability. So this video will be both in English as well as Hindi. कुछ concepts मैं English में बताऊंगी, कुछ concepts में वही concepts मैं हिंदी में भी बताऊंगी, so that it is easy for both the students, both types of students who know English or who know only Hindi. Okay, so first of all, what is view serializability? View serializability is used when a schedule is found to be non-conflict serializable. ये व्यू serializability कब यूज़ होती है? जब कोई भी एक स्केड्यूल है जो कि हमने जिसमें कॉन्फ्लिक्ट serializability चेक करी है और वो नॉन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट मिलता है. ठीक है, सो when we are checking the conflict serializability and we get the loop and we find that it is non-conflict serializable, so we have to see whether it is view serializable or not. ठीक है, when it is view serializable, it means it is non-conflict serializable, but it is view serializable, so it can be converted to serial schedule. So just an example, कि suppose this is a schedule, this is concurrent, you can see ये concurrent schedule है, इसको हम convert कर सकते हैं serial में. We can convert this into serial schedule also. Fine. Now how we can convert it? Serial means one transaction should execute first and then another transaction should execute. So otherwise, in second way we can say first T2 will execute, then T1, या फिर first T1 will execute, then T2. So this can be done, both the ways are correct if they are following three main rules of view serializability. व्यू serializability के 3 रूल हैं. अगर वो तीनों सेटिस्फाइड होते हैं तो जो हमने सीरियल शेड्यूल में कन्वर्ट किया है वो करेक्ट होगा. ऑब्वियसली only one particular sequence will be correct. ठीक है, either T1 should execute first then T2 or T2 should execute first then T1. So we will see what are the 3 rules. ठीक है, तो when we are talking about, suppose we will take an example of this schedule only. ठीक है, so we have to check whether it is this, we have converted this schedule into serial one. Now we have to check whether it is view equivalent or not. ये एक शेड्यूल गिवन था, इसको हमने कन्वर्ट किया है सीरियल शेड्यूल में. पहले हमने T1 को एग्जीक्यूट कराया है, फिर T2 को एग्जीक्यूट कराया है. अब हमको चेक करना है क्या ये व्यू serializable है या व्यू इक्विवेलेंट है या नहीं है. तो फर्स्ट रूल इज when a transaction is reading an item first, the transaction which is reading item first in schedule S1 should read that item in S2 also. अगर कोई आइटम रीड हो रहा है ट्रांजेक्शन 1 के थ्रू पहले, देन ट्रांजेक्शन 2 सेकेंड के थ्रू, तो सेम चीज़ जब हम इसको व्यू सीरियल शेड्यूल में कन्वर्ट, व्यू इक्विवेलेंट शेड्यूल में कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं, तो वो आइटम T1 से ही रीड होना चाहिए. सो अगेन आई विल रिपीट, इफ सपोज एन आइटम इज रेड बाय T1 schedule in T1 transaction in schedule 1, though so it should be read by T1 schedule in T1 transaction in schedule 2 also. Like for example, in this you can see this, there are 2 items X and Y. Okay, so in this schedule S1, X is read by T1 first. See, now we will check this schedule. X is read by T1 first. So first rule is satisfied for X. Now second item is Y. Y is read by T1 first. In this one, Y is read by T1 first. First rule is satisfied. ठीक है, पहला रूल सेटिस्फाई हो गया है. Now second rule. Second rule is if an item is written by transaction, a particular transaction at the last, so it should be written by another schedule also at the last. Means, for example, there are 2 items X and Y. We will check write of X was done by T1 first. See, I'll just erase this. You can see here write operation was done at the last on X by T1. After this, okay, no, we have done write action. Write action was done at the last by T2. See here. So we will see the schedule, second schedule. See, it is done by T2 at the last. So rule 2 is also satisfied for X. Now we will check Y. Y was written by T2 at the last. So we will check in this one. Y is written by T2 at the last. Second rule is satisfied. So both the rules are satisfied, but it is still we cannot say that it is view equivalent because we need to check whether थर्ड रूल इज सेटिस्फाइड और नॉट. ठीक है, अभी 2 रूल सेटिस्फाई हो गए हैं. अब हम थर्ड रूल चेक करेंगे. थर्ड रूल सेज दैट इफ एन आइटम इज रेड आफ्टर रिटन बाय अ पर्टिकुलर ट्रांजेक्शन, द सेम थिंग शुड बी फॉलोड इन second schedule also, the converted schedule also, the serial schedule also. For example, in this case, this one X was read by T2 after getting updated by T1. So same thing should be in this. T2 should read the item after getting updated by T1. I'll repeat in Hindi. अगर कोई आइटम रीड हो रहा है किसी पर्टिकुलर ट्रांजेक्शन से, कब रीड हो रहा है? किसी दूसरे ट्रांजेक्शन से अपडेट होने के बाद, तो वही चीज़ फॉलो होने चाहिए कि ये रीड होना चाहिए अपडेट T1 के अपडेट होने के बाद ही. ओके, सेम थिंग वी विल चेक फॉर वाई. इट इज़ T2 इज रीडिंग दिस आफ्टर गेटिंग इट अपडेटेड बाय T1. देखिए T2 रीड कर रहा है T1 से अपडेट होने के बाद. तो ऑल द आइटम्स एक्स वाई जेड वॉट एवर आइटम्स आर देयर, वी हैव टू चेक ऑल द आइटम्स. सो द फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज initial read, is known as initial read. Again I'll repeat, initial read is when an item is read by a particular transaction first in schedule 1. The same item should be read by in schedule 2 by that particular transaction only. Then second one is final write. Final write should be done by that particular transaction in both the schedules, same transaction in both the schedules. Update read, after the write operation, if a particular transaction is reading in schedule 1, so it should read in schedule 2 also in the same way. ठीक है, तो first one is initial read, then final write and then update read. 3 अगर रूल सेटिस्फाई हो जाते हैं, it means it is a view serializable schedule. I hope this concept is clear. So we will see more example in my further videos. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.